Oogie Boogie Bash is coming! Tickets go on sale to the general public on Thursday, June 26, 2025, no earlier than 9 a.m. And last year, I got my tickets 8 minutes after they went on sale. That means we have some of the best tips to help you get your hands on those tickets. And just like that indie band you used to like until that one thing happened, they will sell out! I'm sharing my 5 best tips to help you get those tickets. And I'm debunking 4 myths that are gonna slow you down. And I'm giving away a $100 Amazon gift card. Just subscribe and leave a comment letting me know if this was helpful to enter. The more new videos you comment on, the more entries you have to win. So ring that all notifications bell. The complete rules and eligibility are linked down in the description. Quick, do it now while I'm still a-doing. Alright, now with no further ado, let's get you some tickets.
Hello there.
Tip number 1, and most important, is that you get together with the group of people that you want to go to Oogie Boogie Bash with ahead of time. Get a meeting together, figure out the top 5 dates that you all can go. The first date is on August 17th, and it runs every single Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, all the way through October 31st, except for September 4th and 7th, because that's a Run Disney weekend. And make sure you all agree in the priority order. This is date number 1, this is date number 2, this is number 3, all the way down through 5. Whoever actually gets in, you might be working. Other people in your group might be working, might be unavailable. You don't want to be a deer in headlights when it actually comes time to pick your ticket dates. But if everybody in your group trying to get tickets all has the exact same list, the only thing you have to do is click done in your group text so that you don't end up buying a bunch of extra non-refundable tickets. Tip number 2, use multiple devices. Got a computer and a phone? Use them both. Load them up. Using multiple devices is just like commenting on multiple Ride the Teacups videos. It's just more chances to win.
Bruh.
Tip number 3! Yeah, we're going fast now. We told you about multiple devices. Do you have multiple web browsers on your computer? You probably do. Load up those suckers. Open up Edge on one side, Chrome on the other, Firefox, whatever it is you've got. Load up multiple web browsers and get set to go. Now there's a reason I said web browsers instead of just opening up multiple windows, but we're going to get to that in the myths section. Stay tuned, don't miss that. Tip number 4 is to log in early, especially if you're using multiple devices or multiple web browsers. You need that time to type in your Disney username and your password each different time that you're trying to do it. That can actually be a time-consuming process, and just because you have one web browser that might remember your password, if you're using multiple web browsers, the other ones won't, so you'll have to find that and type that in also. There should be a settings in your browser where you can look at your passwords and copy them over to the other browsers you're using. That's going to give you time to make sure your passwords are working on everything and not waste precious time when you actually get in to purchase your tickets. Okay, before we finish up the tips, let's jump to the myths real quick, and I promise there's a reason we're doing that. At best, some of these might just be wasting some of your time. But at worst, you could actually lose your tickets completely. That also means you've wasted that hotel money, the travel time, all the planning and everything that's gone into it. That's not something you want to do. And that means this is important enough to stick around for, right? Let's do this. Let's start strong right out of the gate. Those Oogie Boogie Bash sale ticket Facebook groups that you keep seeing, avoid them completely like the plague. Just don't do it. Have you noticed, friends, that we're this deep into a Disneyland video and I haven't mentioned Getaway Today at all yet? That's because while they're great at saving you money at your park tickets and on your hotel, they cannot sell you Oogie Boogie Bash tickets. No one can, only Disney. Buying your tickets from the Disneyland website on June 26th at 9 a.m. is the only way to get Oogie Boogie Bash tickets. There are 0 authorized resellers, and if Disney finds out that somebody has sold their tickets to somebody else, they will cancel those tickets, and if it's a magic key holder, they'll cancel your magic key. This is not just a threat, it actually happens every single year. And that's one heck of a gamble. You might be at the gates with a canceled ticket that doesn't work. You wouldn't even know it until it's time to scan in. What a waste! Don't do it. Even if they say they're authorized, there are no authorized resellers.
No! God, please, no!
Myth number 2, let's get into the actual process of buying those tickets. Several people claim that logging in on multiple devices with the same account hurts your chances. I am living proof that's simply not true. I was logged into 2 different devices on my computer and on my phone with 3 web browsers opened up on my computer. I got my tickets in 8 minutes. Now, make sure that you're not just sending out your username and password to random people on the internet. That's not a great idea. I'm not giving you advice on that. I'm just debunking the myth. Number 3, before we left the tips section early, I told you should use multiple web browsers, not just new windows. For my day job, I work on web applications all day, every day. That means I have a pretty decent idea of what your web browser is capable of and its limitations. Now, I don't work for Disney, and that means I don't know exactly how they're using their technology. Maybe they're tracking you with cookies. Maybe they're tracking you with local storage. Maybe they're not using any of those to see if you're using multiple windows. But if they're using the browser to check that, and I don't know if they are, you can shield yourself by using different browsers. So Firefox, Edge, Opera, Safari, Chrome, they're all completely different apps on your computer. They don't talk to each other. So the last myth was that logging in on different devices hurts your challenge. This myth is that logging in on multiple windows in the same device hurts your chances. As long as you're using different browsers, that's simply not true. And yes, I can already hear you saying, maybe they're checking if you're logged in by seeing if you're logged in. But they're not. Myth number 2 proves that they're not. A better question is, why aren't they? If they even care, that is. The thing is, if my team is working on the Oogie Boogie Bash ticket system and I need to know if you're logged in multiple places, that means I have to go ask a different team that handles all of the logins for all of that information. And they might be slow, they might not respond, they might not care, and it might not be a priority for their team. At work, sometimes it's easier if I can find that information on my own, independent of other teams. Because what if they change how you find that information? That can actually break the entire website at a critical moment. That happens. It really does. Or maybe they don't care and they don't check. That's actually personally my guess, but let's stay safe out there anyway. Myth number 4 says if you're in line first, you'll get to buy your tickets first. No! If that was true, then I'd only have to sign in once, right? Because the first device I sign in with would be the first device that I get in line with. However, I logged in with my phone, and then I logged in on my computer on browsers 1, 2, and 3. You know which one got in first? Browser number 2. But that revelation leaves us straight back into tip number 5. Get there early. Disney says those tickets will go on sale no earlier than 9 a.m. Pacific. That's true, but it's not when the line starts. And I wanted to put this tip at the end because myth number 4 proves it doesn't matter when you're in line before 9 o'clock. But you need to be in that line before 9 o'clock. So make sure you start trying to click into the ticket area around 8:30 to 8:45 and just keep clicking in. And I'm not saying refresh the page. That takes too long and might give you an error. Instead, keep going to the menu and trying to get to that special event ticket page. Ta-da! And before we go, here's a bonus tip. Make sure you have your credit card with you, which might seem obvious, but you'd be surprised. When you actually get in to buy tickets, you'll have about a 10-minute window to finish everything. And if you have to run across the house to wherever you left your wallet and then rush back in order to get your credit card with you, that takes off extra time and you don't need that kind of stress in your life. Man, I really hope that was helpful to y'all. Now go out there and get your tickets with confidence. You've got this. And hey, if you need to get a hotel stay after you figure out what date you're going, my friends at Getaway Today can help you out with that. Use our link down in the description to get an extra Ride the Teacups discount off of your package. Thanks so much for watching. Check out our other Oogie Boogie adventures by clicking right here on your screen. Make sure you leave a comment and subscribe to be entered into our giveaway. We love you. We'll see you next time we ride the Teacups. Later, y'all.